Hello everybody, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film from the European server Friend of Fun, and look what tank he's in. Our initial entry into the SP1C Hall of Fame. We're in Karelia Assault Offense. 1 artillery apiece, 3 scouts apiece. A lot of SP1Cs. 3 out of 6 scouts are SP1Cs in this battle. Enemy teams dominated by heavies and TDs. His team more by mediums and TDs. Actually, that's really good. On offense, that's not a bad thing at all because you want the ability to move up and flank and get around the battlefield. Off we go. So needless to say, this is going to move him into first place in the SP1C list, and I'll also say, sadly, that I've already received another submission that's going to bump him out at first place, but he gets to enjoy being the first one in, no matter what. So you see anybody else do this ever before? Maybe not to the same location, maybe so, but this is where Sebastian likes to go too. He pulls up this way and, oh, enemy scout's gonna mess him up. He's using the 3-round auto loader. And if you ever have any question as to what gun you should use on this tank, even the starter gun's good, but whether you should use the auto loader with the 3-round canister or the single shot, it flat out doesn't matter. You can get great results with both guns. They're each effective weapons. Just learn to use whichever gun you pick and you're going to be happy with it. And he's getting beat up from all different angles. He has to get out of there. Fortunately, the tank's small enough that he can hide even behind a pebble. Unfortunately, it's not very fast. Well, he was in position just waiting for the 1375 to pull out and expose himself, but the guy died before he got to shoot him. So now he's going to move over to the middle and spot for his team. He knows that TD is sitting up there waiting on him, though. So, wow, nice. The guy turns around just as he's getting here. One of the great advantages of this tank is its excellent gun depression to the front. And he's abusing that right now. This guy's AFK. Unlike the 2801, which precedes it, the SP1C gets its maximum depression directly over the front of the tank. The 2801, you have to turn to the side and look over the side. This tank, you just look straight over the front, and I think it's minus 12 degrees or something crazy. Don't quote me on that. I'm just trying to remember from when I did the review on it. I know it's outstanding depression to the front. They have a 4-tank lead. He has 2 TDs behind him on the balcony on the donut. And artillery apparently. What was that? T-30. So he has a lot of fire support. Gotta be careful because that WT started to look at him once he got lit up. The St. Emil's off to his right. I don't think he can pull up far enough to shoot the St. Emil without the WT getting a shot on him. Now he's looking the other way. Get to dump around a couple rounds on. Oh, the guy dies. Now he can look at the St. Emo. We'll probably reload first. Go in with a fresh clip since one round isn't going to kill that guy. Oh, the guy's not moving. He's dead. So immediately reload. Don't go into a new battle with one round in your clip unless it's so close you can't avoid it. He may be setting a record for most times being shot in a SP-1C without dying, other than by some little wimpy autoloader cannon that can't do any damage. Tank's so little it fits through that tiny gap. A lot of scouts wouldn't make it through. And he gets shot again, and he's still alive. He set an all-time record for best armor on an SP-1C. That TD's still not looking at him. Hurry, reload, hurry. And there's the game. Friend of Fun ends up with 4,242 points of damage and 2 kills. 19 of 19 shooting, 100%. 3,035 assisted damage in 8 spots. Earned 61,675 credits. Survived the fight and got a high caliber. And also Bruiser, Fire for Effect, and Spotter mini medals. And it gives him a first place battle score of 2,558. I should add he was awarded 2,513 XP. Like I said, somebody already has surpassed that amount, but Friend of Fun gets the honor of being the first in and being in first place for a while. He moves up to the edge of the hill here and tries to get some spots early on. Enemy 251 came that way and lit him up right away, and he took a lot of shots immediately and was somewhat fortunate to survive the fight because he escaped that little brush with death up there and then moved down, set up to shoot the 1375, but somebody beat him to it. And then it's just classic scout play on this map, moving up to the center of the ramp, lighting up targets for your team and sniping when you're able. He wanted to shoot the St. Emil, but he knew that if he pulled up far enough to shoot him, that the WT was going to get a shot at him, so he had to be patient, wait for the WT to die, and then he was able to take out the St. Emil and pull forward and take out the last couple tanks. And that TD, it's like, it happens so often to where having a scout nearby in a flank really presents a no-win situation for the enemy team, because if he turns to face you, everybody else blasts him, and if he decides, well, I need to ignore the little guy, then the little guy just tears him up. And Friend of Fun put the TD in that position and then exploited it and got how much damage did he do to him? 1,133 points of damage just on that Jagdtagger. So when you get situations like that, don't be too aggressive and get yourself killed. Just stay on the wing, wait for the reload. Don't worry, you'll still get shots, and if you don't, oh well. And if you do, look what happens. Into the Hall of Fame. From Karelia Assault Defense or Offense. Happy hunting.